Well,
we got sober, divorced, and fat.
Yeah,
All we do
yeah,
we went 3 for 3 here, dude.
Well, we go to therapy together after the divorce, just to because we had kids together. It was the best thing we could have done.
Sure.
We're friends now, But my she'd known me for 12 years, and she goes after like our third session, she goes, I never realized that at the end of the day you're dark. And you don't like yourself. Well, I used to always think you were this arrogant guy. I go, I hate myself. What are you, arrogant? Arrogant, that's an act. That facade.
I created that character. So I didn't swallow a bullet.
Oh, dude. I mean, dark.
Oh, dude, my favorite is when people think you're in comics and they want to like have you at the dinner thinking you're going to be like the fucking most fun. And you're like, dude, I think I am the most serious human
Well, I was always on. My neurosis is so deep that I had to be loved by the mailman, bro. Like, that's the other thing about my family. They're like, yeah, you won us over, so we were nothing. You had to win the fucking guy that you're next to
dude, I'm right
on the highway.
I'm right there
hey, here's another joke.
Yeah,
Love me, everybody.
Dave likes ketamine. Me and you are fucking external validation.
Dude.
Tell me, aren't I good?
Yeah, that gets you. That's great.
Come on.
You move people into your house.
I was a good baseball player. I was so good.
Dude.
I'll be at a party with people I don't know. They'll be like, hey, tell me a joke. And I'll be like, yeah, I'll tell you a joke. And then they'll just be like, what's the difference between Eric Clapton and a bag of cocaine? And then they're like, I don't want to talk to your husband anymore. I will
of cocaine that lets baby fall out the window.
Yeah. Like I will never be on. I'm like, it's my job. Get away from me.
My father
off the clock, bitch.
My father tries to get me to tell jokes with his friends. He used to do. I'd be like, hey, my son's a comedian. Yeah, and I'm like, you're a banker. Show me how you bank. How do you chain the pens down?
Dude. Yeah, I'm never that guy. I mean, around my friends maybe, but like family functions and everything, I will say the most depressing shit so people don't talk to me.
You do get dark.
My family's my audience.
I can't help
it. I hope you don't mind me telling the story.
No.
We were in Phoenix, and Bryan, the sold-out show, fucking crushed. Applause breaks, absolute monster. His family's there, and everybody's in the green room. His dad and his mom, and then they bring some of their friends in, and there's like a fucking half-hour-long meet and greet for him. I mean, just monster, right? And come in to the green room, and they're like, "Hey, how was that?" And when your mom's friend was like, it wasn't really my thing.
Oh my God.
She was in a walker.
Yeah. It's like it was a little vulgar. And I'm like, dude,
86.
There was 3 applause breaks, a half-hour meet and greet. You come into your own green room, and it's like, what do you think? And it's
but when you're 86, you're allowed to be honest.
Yeah.
Dub Davidoff has a joke about that. He goes, when you're 80, you can just steal shit. And then what are you going to do? I'm 80.
I'm sitting here dying laughing. I'm like, fucking, you just can't win. You're like, you can't. I would like, that would be one of the, if I just did that, that would be one of the greatest performances of my life. And I come back inside and,
what are you going to do?
A little vulgar.
Yeah, I watched an 80-year-old man just like he grabbed candy and just went like that and just put it in his pocket.
In the green room?
No. It's the same idea. I'll say what I want. I'll be honest as fuck, and I'll steal from you. And I didn't say a thing. I just watched him do it. I went, you've been around.
Yeah. Hey, do you still need that 4-bedroom house? I'm not selling it for anything less than $4.5 million.
Yes.
Dude, but it's going back to the conversation about becoming grounded in some sort of eternal morality. I struggle with faith and religion and all this stuff, but what's interesting is the people that we see, you talk about LA and all this stuff, they really believe in the devil and they really believe in demons, right? Like they're going all in on doing this Baphomet shit, which is what does that say?
I always say, I actually have I've become such a true believer in my 50s, like in the past 3 years especially. I've gone down that rabbit hole of philosophy and to me, I wish I'd come to Christianity literally when I wish I'd been raised in it, but that's a longer conversation. But to me, people say, when did you start believing in God? I was like, when I started believing in the devil. Like I'm not trying to be dramatic about it. When I truly started to believe that the devil is real, and I think the devil's real.
Yeah, so
You
do I.
believe the devil?
I
I
believe
think
in
the
Satan,
devil is
yeah.
real.
Really?
Yeah.
I believe every time I want to make a decision that's not going to help me, whether it's jerk off to porn or whatever it might be, any of those things that pull you away from the things you should be doing.
I apologize that I asked you to do that.
Yeah, I know, but you were wearing those horns.
I know.
I know, and that prosthetic tongue. I can still feel it. I know. I still have a rash down there. I don't know what you did that shit.
Viruses aren't real, I was told.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah. But it's, and I wish the devil did come to you that way. You could recognize him, but the devil comes to
Yes.
you in some
The devil normally comes in
beautiful
5'8"
packages.
Latina.
Oh, beautiful
high
packages.
heels.
Oh, yes. 1,000 ways.
Yeah.
But that to me, I was listening to Cristiano Ronaldo, the greatest, him and Messi, greatest soccer player of all time. And Ronaldo said, my great strength is my mind. I know how to suffer longer. I know I tell people what the blueprint is.
Right.
You want to be great? Here's the blueprint. It's super simple.
Yeah.
But no one does it because it's too hard.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to have that conversation in your mind, because your mind will constantly, the devil will constantly say, stop doing that. McGregor said this, Conor McGregor said, I was already defeated when I stepped into the ring because I had already lost in all those little times. Go to sleep early, go to sleep late. Don't do blow. Don't eat that. I did this. Every time I did something like that, it was a defeat. So by the time I got in the ring, it was 1,000 defeats.
Right.
I'm watching you, by the way.
Bryan Callen went on some guy's podcast and then just depressed everyone, went off about how depressed he is. Did he admit that he hates his life? I know the stand-up's not going too well. Look, it's Dave Landau. Callen is used to now doing a show with fake Landau, their co-host, who is somehow shorter than the real Dave Landau. Incredible, but I mean, all Callen does now is piss and moan about how dead his career is, and I know what he's ultimately thinking. How did I end up on this shitty podcast? But Chavez brought up multiple times during the Patreon Q&As how depressing it is being around Callen nowadays. Now, I do believe that most of that bitching and moaning happens off camera and behind the scenes and stuff, but Chavez brought it up enough. But also Chavez just likes to bring up Callen's allegations. But I like how Callen said now he's religious, but not because he believes in God, but because he believes in the devil. Was the devil a tigerman, Callen? Is that what you're trying to say? How did the devil present itself to you, Callen? He is so butthurt over those allegations. I get it, but I mean, the allegations against him weren't nothing allegations, and he tried suing the woman, and then the woman started a GoFundMe, and then Callen just dropped the lawsuit. But her thing wasn't just a he said she said thing. She had witnesses in the fact of at the time she told people this had happened, and those people came forward. Her ex-boyfriend came forward, and they're not together anymore, and she's married to a new guy, and he was at the time she had told me that Bryan Callen had tried to do this. So it's not just some chick who came out of nowhere, and it's not even Bryan Callen is running for office or something. So although I will say it was the height of the Me Too movement, and they were going after pretty much everyone in the Rogan sphere that they could get. But it was also just a natural thing. The first one was D'Elia, then Callen. But he's just so depressed. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.